My name is Connell, and I am an intern for the CNIB, which is the Canadian National Institute for the Blind, and I'm part of the Global Development Program working with ICEVI, and tonight I'm going to be presenting on visual impairment and AI. So I think it's about time I get into it. So, so artificial intelligence, or AI for short, has become a very big and to an extent controversial topic in the past few years. And while there's definitely a lot of areas to criticize it, one of the things that I think it has absolutely done a really good job in terms of is helping people with visual impairment. For people living with visual impairment, AI is making everyday life and tasks easier, improving independence, and even helping doctors diagnose eye diseases before permanent vision loss even occurs. So, according to the World Health Organization, hundreds of millions of people around the world live with some form or other of visual impairment. These individuals can face challenges such as reading printed text, recognizing faces, navigating unfamiliar places, accessing education, or finding employment. While traditional assistive technologies such as white canes, guide dogs, magnifying devices, and so on remain extremely important, AI is adding a new layer of support by allowing computers to see, interpret information, and communicate it through speech or other accessible formats. So, throughout this presentation, I'm going to explain what visual impairment is, how AI works, how it can help people with visual impairment in their everyday life, how it can assist doctors, and what challenges still remain for visually impaired people. So, like I said, before discussing AI, it's important to establish what visual impairment is. It refers to a reduction in vision that cannot be fully corrected with glasses, contact lenses, medication, or surgery. The term includes both low vision, where a person has some usable sight, and blindness, where vision is severely limited or completely absent. Visual impairment can be caused by many different conditions. Some people are born with it because of genetic disorders, while others develop it later through things like disease, injury, or aging. Some of the most common causes include cataracts, glaucoma, diabetic retinopathy, age-related macular degeneration, and retinitis pigmentosa. So, now that I've established what visual impairment is, now, what is AI? Artificial intelligence refers to computer systems that are capable of performing tasks that normally would require human intelligence. These tasks can include recognizing images, understanding spoken language, learning from experience, making predictions, and solving problems. Several different branches of AI are especially important for visual accessibility. One is computer vision, which allows computers to recognize objects, people, signs, and other things. Another is machine learning, where computers improve their performances by analyzing large amounts of data rather than following only pre-programmed instructions. A third is natural language processing, or NLP, which allows AI to understand and generate human language. This technology powers voice assistants and enables AI to describe images or answer spoken questions. Modern AI combines these technologies so that a smartphone or wearable device can observe the surrounding environment, understand what it is seeing, and explain to the user in real time. Recent advances in deep learning and multimodal AI have made these systems faster and more accurate than ever before. So, AI in everyday life for visually impaired people. Perhaps the most visual impact of AI is helping visually impaired people complete everyday activities independently. Using only a smartphone camera, AI can recognize hundreds of everyday objects, such as food, clothing, medication, furniture, currency, and various household products. It can also describe entire scenes by telling users what is happening around them. For example, AI may say there are three people sitting at a table. One person is smiling and holding a coffee cup. Another important feature is optical character recognition, or OCR. AI can instantly read books, restaurant menus, handwritten notes, street signs, receipts, medicine labels, and official documents aloud. Navigation has also improved drastically. AI-powered navigation systems combine GPS, cameras, and computer vision to identify things like crosswalks, stairs, doorways, obstacles, and landmarks while providing spoken directions to the user. Some AI systems even can recognize faces, helping users identify family members, friends, coworkers, significant others, etc. Together, these technologies allow visually impaired people to participate more independently in school, work, shopping, and just life in general. So, examples of AI technologies for everyday use. So, there are many AI tools that are already available to the public today. A couple examples. Microsoft's Seeing AI app can recognize people, describe scenes, identify products through barcodes, detect currency, and read printed text aloud. Google's Lookout app performs similar tasks by recognizing objects, scanning documents, and describing surroundings using a smartphone camera. AI is also being incorporated into wearable technology. Smart glasses equipped with cameras and AI software can continuously analyze the user's surroundings and provide spoken descriptions without requiring the user to hold up a phone. And I am gonna give a demonstration. I just need to turn my camera off for a second so I can go get my I'm wearing my Meta AI glasses, and they and so they can they so the Meta glasses pair with the Meta glasses pair with the Meta AI app, and with these glasses I can do things. For example, I could ask it, "Hey Meta, hey Meta, what am I looking at?" And And so, for example, I just asked it what I'm looking at, and it described that I'm looking at a computer with an online meeting, and so it can do that. Or, for example, let me just find a book I can use. So, this is just a book I have in the room. It says Storm. So, I'm gonna ask my glasses what it says. Hey Meta, I'm looking at some text. Can you tell me what it says? And it just like told me, it read to me what the cover says. I'm just gonna put the glasses away, but I wanted to kind of give a demonstration. So yeah. Anyway, now that I gave that demonstration, back to the presentation we go. So, like I said, Smart glasses with AI are now a thing, such as the Meta AI glasses, which is what I just demonstrated. Many smartphones also include AI-powered accessibility features such as live image descriptions, automatic captioning, and voice assistants. Like, for example, on the iPhone, we have Siri. And so AI is also just like integrated into a lot of everyday technology. These technologies continue improving every year as the AI models become more accurate and stronger, and this will just continue to improve in the near future. All right, so next we have AI in medical diagnosis and treatment. Artificial intelligence is not only helping people with their everyday lives, visual impairment, or at the very least detect it like before it gets too bad. Ophthalmology, which is the medical study of the eyes, has become one of the leading fields in which AI is being used because many eye diseases can be detected by analyzing photographs of the retina. Doctors use specialized imaging techniques such as retinal photographs and optical coherence tomography or OCT scans to examine the inside of the eye. AI systems analyze these images in seconds and search for tiny abnormalities that may indicate a disease. Today, AI can detect conditions including diabetic retinopathy, glaucoma, age-related macular degeneration, etc. One of AI's greatest strengths is identifying disease before noticeable symptoms appear. Early detection often allows treatment to begin before permanent vision loss even occurs. And it can also help doctors prioritize patients by identifying those who require urgent specialist care while allowing healthier patients to be monitored routinely. Several AI systems have now received approval from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, or the FDA, for autonomous diabetic retinopathy screening. These systems analyze retinal photographs and determine whether patients should be referred to an ophthalmologist, helping increase access to screening in communities where eye specialists are limited. Although it does not replace ophthalmologists, it can be a helpful tool for them to help diagnose their patients with potential like eye conditions. So, the benefits of AI. AI provides numerous benefits for individuals with visual impairment. First, it increases independence by allowing people to complete many daily tasks without relying on other people. It also improves educational opportunities by reading textbooks, describing classroom materials, and making digital content accessible. Third, it supports employment by allowing workers to read documents, recognize objects, navigate offices, and communicate more effectively with coworkers. AI also improves healthcare through the earlier mentioned diagnosis of eye disease, helping prevent blindness before it occurs. Finally, AI promotes social inclusion by allowing visually impaired people to take part in activities that they might not have been able to take part in previously. Next, we have challenges and ethical issues. So, as I kind of said at the start, AI is a fairly controversial issue today, and this part kind of dives into that. So, no AI system is completely accurate, and every AI system, as rare as it may be in the higher quality systems, can make a mistake. So you shouldn't put all of your trust into AI, but it's certainly a helpful tool that like can and should be used to assist people with visual impairment when necessary. There's also the concern of privacy because many AI systems rely on your camera, and these cameras will continuously capture images of people and surroundings. Then accessibility is also an issue. While many smartphone apps are free, specialized smart glasses and medical devices can cost hundreds to thousands of dollars, making them inaccessible for many users. There's also the issue of bias. AI systems learn from data, and if training data does not represent diverse populations or a wide group of medical conditions, the system's performance may be less accurate depending on what you're asking of it. For those reasons, experts emphasize that AI should assist and not replace human judgment, particularly in the field of healthcare. Doctors remain responsible for making the final medical decisions and ensuring patients make the appropriate choices and receive appropriate treatment. So, the future of AI and visual impairment. The future of AI and visual accessibility is extremely promising. Researchers are developing more advanced wearable devices that provide continuous real-time descriptions of the environment. Future AI systems may integrate cameras, GPS sensors, and large language models to provide more natural conversations and personalized assistance. In medicine, researchers are developing AI systems capable of predicting disease progression, recommending individualized treatment plans, and identifying dozens of eye diseases from a single retinal scan. As these technologies continue improving, AI has the potential not to only restore independence, but also to reduce preventable blindness around the world by making high-quality eye care more accessible, especially in under-resourced communities. And yeah, that's about it for me. So that was my presentation on visual impairment and AI. And thank you for listening.